Sir, you're charged with especially aggravated kidnapping. You're also charged with aggravated assault and kidnapping, and you're charged with theft of a firearm worth less than $2,500. Firearm worth less than $2,500. Firearm worth less than $2,000.
Talking about stuff that is not relevant.
Hello and welcome to the Court of Public Opinion. I am the Recovery Addict, and boy do I have a case for you today.
Why is the dog chewing on this guy?
I think they have got the wrong guy there.
Got the wrong guy. The dog was biting him.
He roughing him up quite a bit. There's a lawsuit.
Scratch all that. Oh, that was terrible. I apologize.
9 out of 10 judges prefer watching the Recovery Addict live stream in their courtroom.
The fireworks are not done.
Now we're getting commentary on the case. I didn't ask you to interrupt me.
Is that correct?
Dati mihi Anglican, please. From St.
Welcome back to the Court of Public Opinion. Hello. I am the Recovery Addict. Did I say the Republic of Opinion? I don't know what I said there. The Court of Public Opinion, here we are. We're here. Welcome. All right, I thought, in my head, I thought 3:30, and Amber called me and said, did you forget to push the live button? I'm like, no, I got time. I'm early. No, I forgot. Okay. But here we are. All right, here we go. Let's go down to court where it's going to begin momentarily. There we go. Did I oversleep? No, I was just chilling. I was surfing the web. Hello. On my phone, just in this chair, just waiting. All right. Alrighty. Well done. Chat on screen. Loves True Crimes. Congratulations. You're first in chat today. Everything IP related worldwide is your responsibility. And thank you all already for the massive super chats today. Thank you. Very generous. Let's see. No pants? No pants. It's Friday. Full confession. Most days are no pants. All right. What happened at the end? At the end, we had when the jury was excused and the judge says, is there anything that needs to be brought up before we break? The prosecution didn't have anything and the defense lawyer didn't have anything, but Mr. Davis did, and he is mad that his personal information keeps getting played in court. His address, his sister's address. He says, we've had problems. We've had people vandalize our house or our cars. We've had all sorts of issues here, and the judge says, I know, apparently it's going both ways, which means more people are having problems on the other side as well. And then she tells the prosecution to tell their witnesses not to do anything. What? Both sides have to tell their witnesses not to do anything. So apparently something's going down. The war that we thought they were in a truce. They were just going to say, let bygones be bygones and move on. The war is still going on. It's still going on. All right. That's what we were talking about. Let's see. Yes, that's why RA doesn't need lube brakes. It's the no pants. Well, it depends. The war is still going on. It's active. It may play out in the courtroom. I'm concerned that it will. I hope it doesn't. It's childish. I can tell you that. It's childish. All right, let's get a focus going on. Hello, welcome. Any second now, we're going to be back in court. What we have going on today, what we have left for today, I believe, is half an hour more of a audio recording from 2008 with Keefe D trying desperately to remember what he said in 2007 and match that story and failing a little bit, but also succeeding in other areas. So we have that. And then we have another witness who's going to be put on the stand and who will be probably in direct examination for the remainder of the day. So it's probably going to be, I'm guessing law enforcement. It's got to be law enforcement somewhere. Something with investigations, I'm thinking. Let's see. All right. It's crazy that Mr. S let him speak up like that. Yeah, I don't think they could have kept him quiet, though. People are remembering him snitching on everyone, and old wounds are ignited again. There was a lot of snitching going on back then.
Take a short break.
Taking a short break. So parts are they're going to be beating on each other with their walkers eventually. But all right, we're ready. Other than that, we're ready. So we're seated. Everything's ready. Judge, if you can bring somebody in, that would be just great. Maybe the jury. It would be nice if we had the jury in here. That's the wrong button. It's the right button. There we go. All right, here we go. Mr. Davis, come on down. Let's go to 2. There we go. There he is. He's coming in. There's his attorney with the little man bun.
All right, we're back on record in
Judges
State
here.
versus Davis, C377407.
Did he just lick his
Anything we need to
lick
address
his
before we bring the
hands?
jury in?
Not from the state.
Timing-wise, we're going to finish off with the statement, and then you have a witness that you're going to get started but not finished, correct? Okay, sounds good. Let's bring in the jury, Randy.
Did he lick his hand? Look at this. Look at what he did just a minute ago. He came in, puts his hand up by his face. He looks at somebody. Does this... What was that? What was that about? Oh, and what's the yoga in the courtroom dude doing?
Not ready.
They're lining up right now.
Okay.
They're lining up. Be just a moment.
Did the courthouse turn off the AC thing? It's a little warm in here. Agree.
It's always warm in the road, so I don't know.
It's called trying to fill the power, take the power bill.
Some guy's talking in the gallery. Just like I'm under a fan. I'm fine. It's cool back here. This is the most laid back court. They practicing spinning pens. We've got a half an hour more of a little audio, and then we're going to be with a live witness on the stand again.
Do the parties stipulate to the presence of the jury? All right, you may be seated. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are in the middle of two-thirds of the way through exhibit number 118. State, you may resume playing whenever you're ready.
Here goes.
Okay. So you said you didn't know that Orlando was he was going to shoot him, but he wasn't a planned shooter.
No.
There was no plan at that time.
At all, period.
It was a lucky coincidence.
Yeah, we ran into him.
Okay.
It just happened, what you're saying.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I don't know how to word this.
You're doing a good job.
Okay, so he does the shooting, you turn, the girls start to follow you, Orlando puts another round off, the girls decide not to follow you, and then you drive away and go to the carriage house. Is there any conversation before he splits from you, Orlando, before he leaves you? He doesn't tell you at that time, I'm going to go...
he told us after he got there.
Okay.
And I was like, man, we ran right into him at the park. I mean, that was a trip because they was right here and we was at the crosswalk in the middle of Las Vegas Boulevard.
Selena, thank you.
Damn.
Carrie, OG.
Oh, when you were walking back?
Yeah, when we was walking back, the ambulance and Suge and Tupac to the back of the ambulance. Right by us. Like, we could have said hi.
Did Suge see you?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Did he see you? Did he know it was you that was in the car when they did the shooting?
I mean, he could have seen you.
He could have seen me, yeah.
You think he might have, may have? It could be possible.
Yeah.
What I'm asking is, did you guys make eye contact? Did you and Suge make eye contact?
You make eye contact with him?
It looked like it.
Okay, and this is when you were walking?
No, this was...
During the shooting?
Yeah.
You could have made eye contact with him.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So during the shooting, you made eye contact with Suge?
It looked like I seen. It looked like you seen it.
You believe that?
Yeah, I believe that.
Okay. All right.
That's why he said, y'all had the right motherfucker.
Say it again.
Remember he said on that interview, y'all had the right motherfucker. Y'all had your man. You remember him saying that?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
And what do you think he was referring to?
To Orlando?
Yeah, Orlando.
Okay.
You remember he said that when he was at his office? Y'all had y'all man. Then he did it all in that book interview, all that shit. Like this motherfucker. Snitcher. You know?
That's strange that he did that.
Yeah.
You don't remember him saying that?
No, I remember something to the effect. Did you think he was going to
I thought he was, yeah.
press charges on you?
On who?
Orlando really kind of saved him.
Well, I mean, anybody. I mean, did you think Suge was going to tell the police?
No, you know better than answer that question. Suge wasn't going to tell him that. But answer the question.
I thought he was.
You really did?
Yeah, because he just had the music industry view.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And like y'all, with the street people wasn't scared of him. You see now he getting beat up every week.
Yeah. So the police actually came and did some search warrants.
Yeah.
You remember that you were there for that?
I got away about 5 minutes before y'all came.
Okay. And they got into the houses on Burris, as well as quite a few other places.
Yeah.
They actually took quite a few guns.
Yeah.
Yeah. They didn't get the right gun.
No.
Do you have any idea now where that gun might have gone?
No idea.
Never heard anything about it.
Somebody playing with like a...
Orlando never say anything about it? Who went back and got the Cadillac?
T. Brown drove it on.
So T. Brown would have had the gun at some point?
Not that I can recall.
You didn't hear anything about that?
Nobody never discussed what a gun is. Never.
Okay.
Tell them why that happened, because what was your mindset?
What's that?
Why wouldn't you not discuss the gun?
I was trying to get as far away from Vegas as I possibly could.
Okay, it wasn't on your priority list.
I was trying to get the fuck up out of there.
When did you leave Las Vegas?
We left the next morning.
I'm sorry?
We left the next morning because we figured y'all would be looking for that Cadillac on the road.
Okay. So you left in the Buick?
Yeah.
With Pamela. Or Paula, I'm sorry.
Me, Paula, and Lane.
Oh, Lane drove back with you?
Yeah.
What did Lane say about the shooting to you?
He was just nervous all the way back. And he was like, man, because he went on to the doctor and got a
sling
at the same hospital.
In what hospital?
What your doctor was?
Yeah, on Maryland Parkway.
Really?
Yeah.
The next day or the same night?
That same night, got a sling. Was on and everything.
While they were in the hospital?
Yeah.
Tupac was taken to a trauma center, not on Maryland Parkway.
Oh.
There is a hospital on Maryland Parkway.
Yeah.
And you think
that's where he got it? Yeah. Got a sling and everything. He was fucked up. They fucked him up bad.
Okay. I'm looking for anything Orlando might have said about the shooting. When did you find out that
that they was hit?
Yeah, Tupac was hit. Suge was grazed.
Corey had came from the MGM and said everybody talking about Tupac is shot.
What did Orlando feel about that?
What did he say? Anything?
No.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, he didn't say nothing.
You didn't say anything?
Yeah, no. We was already scared of Corey because they were saying
they wasn't saying in front of Corey anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jack. Snitch Jack.
Yeah, we was kind of scared of him, so we didn't really mention nothing around him.
Okay.
But
Now, go ahead.
He got wind.
Who got?
When Corey then he found out. Shit.
You lost me. Go ahead.
I said Corey, when he found out what happened and shit, he got to tell everybody.
Well, he found out what he thought happened because he wasn't there, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the van, we'll get back to that real quick, but the van, it didn't catch up to you guys at all, and it wasn't even nowhere near the shooting at that time?
They didn't ever know we had did it.
None of those guys?
None of those guys.
So you didn't even tell them you did it? How about when you get back to Compton? Did you tell everybody that?
I didn't tell nobody.
Okay, he asked you 2 different questions. It's not on purpose. Okay, but just listen carefully to his question. His first question was...
Did I tell anybody?
Yes.
Never.
Okay.
First time I even mentioned it to anybody was when I told him. That was my deepest secret.
Your lawyer didn't even know, right?
I understand.
Keith, your lawyer didn't even know, right?
Okay.
And all the little dudes be on the internet, we killed Tupac, and you cannot be doing that. You know what I'm saying? Stupid motherfuckers. Murder is never over.
Keith, is he asking you a question?
No. Right now.
Quit rambling. Just let him answer the question so we can go.
The Burris crew.
Yeah.
Southside Crips. When you got back into Compton, did you have a meeting with your crew?
Not with our crew. We gave after all that shooting, we gave a meeting then.
All the killings?
All the shooting, yeah.
What did the meeting consist
What's all
of?
the
then?
beeping?
What'd you say?
What did the meeting? What happened at that meeting?
What happened at that meeting? I said we'll take care of all the heavyweight dudes, and y'all just take care of all the neighborhood dudes.
Okay.
But it has time that you kind of told them, look, man, this is all because of Tupac. Because something happened down there, something like that.
I said,
he's trying to refresh your memory, so just listen to what he says, because he's not trying to testify.
Y'all shouldn't have never gave that meeting.
Okay.
Shouldn't have never gave it. Yeah, the meeting and
At the point that you have that meeting, it's a full-on war.
Yeah.
A lot of people dying.
People were scared, yeah. We only lost one person.
That would be?
Bobby Fitz.
Okay.
But you the boss, so you trying to just have a meeting to tell everybody what's going on, watch your back. This is why A, B, C, and D is happening. You the boss.
Yeah.
That beeping's coming from court.
Okay.
From the video.
What was said at the meeting?
What was said at the meeting? Shit. I just told them be careful. Y'all take care of all the gang members, the street level guys, and we'll handle the heavyweight guys.
But isn't that the time that you told them kind of like allude to the fact that somebody from Southside had done that, killed Tupac?
I never told nobody that. Never said that. Because I know better than that. The first time I ever told somebody was y'all. I didn't tell my sisters. I didn't tell my brothers. I didn't tell nobody nothing. I don't know if Orlando told anybody or nothing. But I never told nobody shit. Not like that.
Did the Cadillac go anyplace?
Did he go anyplace?
Well, you said that Dre drove it back.
No, T. Brown drove it back.
Okay, T. Brown, I'm sorry. T. Brown drove it back to Los Angeles.
Yeah.
What?
Did he go to a car wash?
Yes.
Nah, hell no.
Nothing like that. No. You just turned it. He turned it back into the rent-a-car.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, he shot that thing. No, they gonna watch it. We go. They
no bullet holes, no body shot, no nothing.
No nothing.
None of that never happened.
None of that happened.
Were there any casings left inside that car?
You know, he got that shit up out of there.
T. Brown did?
Yeah.
When did he do that?
Shit, before he left Las Vegas.
You know where he did that? Was it there in the parking lot at the carriage house, or do you have any idea where he cleaned it up?
I didn't go over there. I didn't go nowhere near that Cadillac.
I understand that. But he didn't say anything about, I took care of it, I cleaned it out, anything like that.
No.
It don't work here?
I don't know. I didn't tell nobody nothing when we took care of everybody. None of that shit. Never. Okay. That was my deepest secret in my life.
That would cause problems.
Yeah. I told him the first day.
T. Brown's still alive?
Yeah.
Where's he at?
Tell him.
He over there in L.A. somewhere. He hanging out by the Millennium once a night. You for the arrest him?
No. I'm just looking for information. That's all.
Okay. Y'all had him laying the first. Y'all didn't get me.
Chief, did he ask you a question? Let me ask you a question.
All right.
His lawyer's trying to get him to shut up.
Have you discussed this with T. Brown since Tupac died?
Man, I'm the only one alive.
I know. Have you two discussed it?
Yeah, all the time.
Would T. Brown talk to me?
What? He might, I don't know. Okay. He might. But, yeah. And I would.
Do you think he stashed that gun? I'm just asking for your opinion at this point.
Even that gun is an interesting thing.
You know how many years I've been hunting that fucking thing?
Yeah, it seems to be, it hasn't popped up. Tell him what you know about the gun, like where could it be, or if you have any idea who might have took it. Just think it off the top of your head. Someone come back and got it? Anything you can think of?
I didn't go nowhere near that Cadillac.
I understand that.
What I'm saying is, do you have an impression that anyone mentioned something about maybe they went back and got it, or someone took a special interest with it, so you might think, is there a particular person you think that went and took the gun?
I don't know. That's T. Brown probably didn't know. He didn't know.
Is T. Brown the kind of person that would keep a gun like that? Because
hell no.
He got rid of it. You think he got rid of it? He would not keep it as a trophy.
Hell no.
Like that.
Shit no. Not at all.
I mean, that's...
Me and him the only one we be talking about. We only do 2 dudes alive. And, woo.
He never said nothing about the gun, though. Never.
Yeah, that's what we're trying to figure out.
Never.
But we know who all told on us because we got...
He didn't ask you that question.
Okay.
He asked a question about the gun, okay? Damn, Keith.
Oh.
Be here all day. Just, it's cool. You got as much time as you want, but... Okay, come on. Okay, go on. Answer the question.
What's old on you?
Corey Overs.
How many times do we... Can I just say something real quick?
Sure.
Just a minute. How many times do we got to talk about Corey?
Okay.
Okay, this is not, but just give to him whatever you want, but, he got a fixation on Corey. Every time we got to talk about any subject, you're bringing up Corey. Okay, so now get what you want. Okay, but I'm just saying, I'm tired of this Corey personal stuff. Okay, go on, say what you're going to say.
Man, that man say nothing, man.
When are you going to stop on the dude? You got a person who just thinks, hates him, and snitching, and I wouldn't care what you talk about, he going to bring up Corey's name. Leave the dude alone.
He was jealous of Keith from what I heard. Yeah. He didn't tell nobody, man.
Yeah, just leave the dude alone, but go and answer.
Okay, all right.
Okay. Yeah.
All right, I'm at this point, what I'd like to do is ask you about the rumors I've heard over the years.
About him?
About him.
Oh, okay, yeah.
That's where I'm going to go.
Okay. Now, we need to take a break for a second so I can explain something to him. Because, not to tell you, I don't have a problem with that. But Keith has a way of boasting. Keith, I can do this in front of him. Just answer the questions.
Okay.
Don't get into all that. Okay. Now go and answer whatever you want.
Puffy Combs. Does he play a role in this thing?
Answer the question directly. Tell him what you think.
Did he play a role in it?
Don't hesitate, just tell him.
Yeah, I think he did.
Okay. I heard he was... The rumor I heard was he was directly involved. Going back to money. Was he involved money-wise in this?
We didn't get paid.
Okay, you didn't get paid. Do you believe you paid somebody? Did somebody get paid for this?
To your knowledge.
To my knowledge.
What do you believe?
We didn't get no money in California.
Okay.
You think you get somebody at some other point? Someone else or what?
Yeah.
Then answer the question. I'm saying, tell them what you think.
You think somebody got paid?
Yeah. Zip.
Zip got paid.
That's what we think, yeah. That's what the word on the street is.
You think Zip set it up and Zip got paid?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what he's telling you.
No shit. Zip, you think Zip got paid?
Yeah.
That was the word on the street.
Well, how much money do you think Zip got paid?
I don't know.
Nothing, you have no idea.
But Zip's living pretty good right now, huh?
Yeah.
So it's Puffy.
What's his name told me, what's his name?
D-Mac?
D-Mac.
Who's D-Mac?
Larry's right.
Oh, okay. All right. What did D-Mac tell you?
He said, they fell out behind that Puff and Zip did because he got paid. And he felt, we pulled that Biggie's back out here when he got killed. So they fell out, they ain't been speaking or nothing. So yeah, your boy got the money, I heard. So is that right?
Okay. Have you ever had personal contact with Puffy?
Since that happened?
No. Anytime.
Oh, God, yeah, a whole long time.
Oh, you know Puffy?
Yeah.
Okay.
He knows him.
And he knows you.
Yeah.
So you had contact with him prior to the events in Las Vegas?
Yeah.
Okay. Did Puff ever indicate to you?
Keith, if you don't mind me butting in.
No. Go ahead.
Keith, explain to him your relationship with Puff and Zip, and did Puffy take an interest in having Suge or anybody killed over there? Okay.
Okay, let's go right to the point.
Yeah. Okay. Explain that to him.
Yeah, he was kind of scared of the guy. And we was at a hotel, and he was like, man, I'll give anything for that dude here.
Who are we talking about saying that?
He said that in front of our whole...
Which one, Puffy or Zip said it? Puffy was talking about... Okay, go on.
I would do anything...
For that boy's head.
For that boy's head. Referring to who?
Suge.
Okay. Why? Because he was afraid of him?
Yeah. He was real scared of that guy.
Okay.
And, it was like 45 of us in the room, and he said that shit.
For everybody.
In front of everybody.
Did he ever offer anything?
Or was he implying that he'd pay to have it done?
Yeah.
He implied it or he said it?
He said it.
What did he say?
Oh shit, I'll give anything for that dude head.
I mean, specific dollar.
That's how they talk, but what he's saying is he's saying, did he kind of throw out a number, I'll give $1 million, I'll give what? Did he say something like that?
He was just like, he'd give anything, so motherfucker, millions, dude, that means big to some little gang members on the street. Like, okay, yeah, we'd turn that, ooh.
But he never had, Puff, as far as you know, never said, I'll give you a specific dollar amount.
He didn't say no specific dollar amount, but he wanted the man's head gone.
Okay. What about, did Puffy have any problems with Tupac?
About that, that record came out, told him he's a faggot and all that shit.
Right. Did he ever say anything specific? Did Puff ever say anything specific about Tupac that you know of?
Put it this way, what he's saying is, you have the issue with Suge, and that he wanted Suge dead, but did Puffy seem to express an interest in Tupac? Was like maybe something happened in the Tupac? Did he say punk ass Tupac?
Yeah, fuck that dude, And did he think we got to have something done? He got all this shit started.
I'm saying Tupac was the one that started.
Yeah, got this shit started.
That's what he was asking me for. I'm sorry.
That's okay. I'm understanding. The night of the events in Las Vegas.
Yeah.
Did Puffy ever come up? Did anything in the conversation with Puffy come up? I'm sorry, did I?
No, he wasn't hungry.
No.
Oh,
See, if we were in my office, we would be having snacks and anything you want, because, you know, I got it like that. But over here, you know, it's like low budget. You don't even get windows in the room.
Why do you think you're so thin for?
Oh, I'm telling you, you start messing with him, you know, you starve to death. You know? Get some water. Okay, go on.
Did anything come up about Puffy that night?
That night?
Yes.
About Puffy that night?
Yes. Did any conversation about Puffy
the night of
the incident in Las Vegas?
Okay.
Oh, after
the shooting.
During the shooting, after anything.
After we was like, damn, we get paid now.
Okay.
And that was meant.
We didn't even know the boy was shot.
But you been paid.
Right.
But when you say paid, been paid by Puffy, right?
Yeah.
Paid by Puffy.
Oh, okay.
To Orlando and your crew.
Yeah.
Was there ever any?
Did he ever give us some money?
Okay. Did he ever give you any money?
No, he didn't ever give us no money.
Was there any efforts made to get paid by Puffy?
Yeah.
Okay, and tell me about that.
We went and met Zip a few months afterwards.
Zip being where was
same one who gave Zip
right.
gun?
Yeah. Like
where y'all meet at?
At the hot wing place on La Brea and 3rd Street.
Okay. Describe the conversation.
We like
Is it just you and Zip, or is there more?
It's just me and Zip.
Okay.
They had raided our house, took all our guns.
Right.
Like, man, we really need that money now. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
These dudes got millions of dollars to go against us. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah. He never did get back with us.
No, what did he say when that conversation took place? Did he say, I'm going to check with you, I'm going to check with Puffy?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I get back, I'll make sure he send you off some money.
Zip said he was going to make sure who sent you some money.
Puff.
Okay. And is there any talk about how much?
No, we didn't say how much. I had a lot of money back then also.
He didn't ask you that question. What you had?
That's okay. Did Zip ever indicate how much he was going to try to get from Puff?
No, he never indicated. We need some money.
Okay.
But the point is, right, since you mentioned you had your money, you meant money, it's really Orlando's and money for what they did.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Now you think Zip got paid by Puff at some point?
Yeah.
What makes you think that?
After I got out the feds, I would have met him maybe like 2 years.
What do you mean you got the feds?
He was in the feds visiting for a while.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay. So when did you go in?
Yeah.
98.
When did you come out?
2002.
Okay.
He was visiting for a
and
while.
You think during that time period, Zip got paid?
Yeah.
By Puffy?
Yeah.
Because when you got out, what did you notice?
What's that?
When you got out, what happened that made you feel that Zip got paid?
A big nightclub, a 3-story shit. All kinds of cars, everything.
Okay.
In that 4 years, he ended up all that shit, man.
Yeah.
Okay. Did you
I ever try to get in contact with him?
Yes.
No, I never. He never called back.
You left messages, he never called you back?
Yeah. Called Puff too when I got out.
Puffy didn't call you back?
No. But I seen him after everything went down. I seen him.
You saw who?
I seen Puff at the House of Blues.
Okay.
He came to the car. Then he acted scared of us.
I would be too. If I owed you money, I'd be afraid of you.
Well, yeah, you didn't want to pay too, so what did he say when he came to the car?
Yeah.
He was just like he was telling us to come meet him at the hotel room, the Beverly Hilton. So he asked us if we had some weed and stuff. But that motherfucker, he never took his eyes off of us though at all.
And y'all didn't go to the hotel?
No, we didn't go there.
You're a real gangster, and well, he's a rapper.
Well, let me stop.
What I'm trying to say,
you really don't consider yourself to be a gangster, do you?
I'm a grandfather. I got 4 grandkids. My son trying to go to the NFL. He raw.
Okay.
You should have seen him Friday night.
You're a family man, right?
Crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did.
So
You have some gang history, but you're not a gangster, right?
No, okay, you're not a
like
gangster
mafia.
today. I understand
Not like
that.
the Italians.
But what I'm saying, what I'm trying to get across is, he's a rapper.
Yeah.
I mean, he's
Yeah,
not.
we street dudes.
You're street dudes.
Yeah.
And I mean, you live the life.
Yeah, what they rap about.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
I would definitely, if I owed you money, I would be afraid too.
Yeah.
I mean, you got a group of people that would jump at your bid, right?
Is that not necessary? Is that
No, I'm not going.
Yeah.
What I'm trying to say is, it's understandable to me.
Yeah.
And
it's people around you to do things necessarily,
Yeah.
whether or not you tell them.
Try to impress
things happen, right?
Sure.
Yeah.
To impress you.
That makes sense to me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did he? What I'm trying to build to here is, did he make any comments or say anything at that time trying to make things right with you?
Yeah, when he approached the car, you knew that he knew it was a problem. So did he say, like, you think that's why I said come to the hotel, or
Did
what?
he indicate anything about Zip?
Yeah.
Did he say that there was a?
He just said nothing. He just backed. He just was in the window. We were talking to me. Then he backed up, and there was girls all over him. He still watched that car. He wasn't paying attention to none of them girls. And I almost tripped over the car. I'm like, this motherfucker is scared.
Well, do you think if you went to the hotel, he was gonna pay y'all, or why y'all didn't go? You would have some money there. Why you didn't go get your money?
Cause we was doing something else.
Oh.
With that dude, Long Beach.
Oh, y'all was doing your own thing.
Yeah, we was doing something.
Okay. Okay. I understand.
Tennessee, Long Beach. We had,
But you believe Zip got paid?
that's the word on the streets.
That's where maybe you ever had a conversation with Zip about the blockage in the payment route.
I ain't seen Zip since then.
And you haven't talked
Since
to him
that, since I seen him at the Hot Wings. I seen him this summer. I wanted to ask him, motherfucker, where my motherfucking money at? But they wouldn't let me.
But you didn't have a conversation with him, is what you're saying.
You wasn't able. That's what he's asking. Clearly, you wasn't able to talk about your money related to that. The answer's no.
No.
Okay.
Okay. What is T Brown? I'm sorry. What is T Brown doing these days?
T Brown doing. Sell a little weed.
Okay.
So.
That's about it?
Yeah. And I got 2 little boys too, and some grandkids.
Okay. Is there?
You want me to have him call you?
No.
Did he ask you that?
No, I don't want to go that far, and I don't want to get you in that far.
Okay.
What I want to do right now is get my stuff together to see if I can approach him and talk to him. In your opinion, what would be the best way for me to do that? Him?
Yeah, he a motherfucker. He broke me down like a single shot.
All right. Detective?
Oh yeah, whatever.
No, do you have any?
However he can help you.
Oh no. No.
He know how to do it. He a bad motherfucker. Oh.
Do you have any questions right now specific to Tupac that could help me? Is there anything that
right now
I have not asked you that I should have asked you?
Now, see, that's one of them kind of questions that is a hell of a question. But is there anything that you recall as looking at the details of what he said that maybe you need to correct, or perhaps,
elaborate on,
or something that you think? Is there anything that you think is relevant that you need to do that with?
I know something I'm gonna ask. You guys were you down there to specifically go do something to Tupac or
Oh no. Not at all.
You were here for the fight.
For the fight. We've been going to the fights.
But after Baby Lane was beat up, you went to the 662 club to possibly get a hold of Shakur. But once that was over, you were done.
Once that liquor got bought,
So we were smoking weed and everything.
It was party time.
Yeah, it's party time. Yeah. And Lane was like, man, I'm fucked up. They beat the shit out of me.
Yeah, and then Suge and Tupac presented themselves to you, and the opportunity was too great.
For Baby Lane.
For Baby Lane.
Yeah, he couldn't pass on it. Everybody else, like you say, T. Brown hesitated. You didn't have a gun in your hand.
Yeah.
The other guy had a gun.
Yeah,
and Orlando just went crazy.
There's a question.
Yeah.
What were your thoughts when Baby Lane started shooting?
Oh, fuck.
I get that, but I mean, any other?
It was surprising.
It was surprising.
Okay.
Then when we got home, that little BET News, every time we see that, like, God, they wasn't saying, Baby Lane was saying, KPD nephew. KPD nephew. I'm like, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Oh,
yeah. Understandable.
What did you know his name? He was like, KPD nephew.
Yeah. Then they just kept dropping your name.
Yeah.
I saw quite a bit of it. When did you hear that Tupac was dead?
On the 7th.
No, he didn't die for
about a week.
Yeah.
Yeah. About the 14th.
What did you think at that point?
Oh fuck.
The search warrants have already been hit, right?
No, y'all came after he died.
That's right. Okay.
After he died.
And
it was after the war broke out between our sets.
Why was Baby Lane shot and killed?
Baby Lane shot and killed? The guy owed his for half a key and went out the back door.
It had nothing to do with Tupac.
Nothing.
You don't think, huh?
I'm telling you what it was about.
What said?
We went to sell this dude a half a key.
He went to sell dude a half a key.
Yeah, he went to sell this dude a half a key. And the dude went out the back door.
With the half
a key. He had like he had a customer. I'm gonna take it in here. And he went straight to the front door to the back door. And he happened to run into his ass at that car wash.
Okay.
And they just had a straight shootout.
Yeah.
He just shot better than Baby Lane.
They two of them died.
They both ended up dead.
Oh, two died and Baby Lane.
Yeah.
2 for okay.
They broke the thing.
Okay.
Maybe a little while.
Yeah.
But it had nothing to do with Tupac.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, nobody was looking for Baby Lane or anything like that. And I guess
the police.
Okay, but what I'm saying is you wasn't giving me back. Can I ask my question?
Okay.
Just so when we go, I guess there wasn't no backlash coming from Sugar them towards y'all because of that.
We were scared to death because Suge had the police killing for him. Compton police in the whole city, the mayor, everybody was with the death row. So we was really, you know what I'm saying?
Stuck
fucked off. Yeah. Compton police, they Reggie them come raid our houses, and they know they was Suge getting paid.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Oh,
yeah. We was at a big disadvantage.
Yeah.
Big disadvantage. They come take our guns. You know what I'm saying? So we can't fight back. You know, Compton police.
So y'all was feeling naked, right?
Yeah, they did us bad, man.
Yeah.
How do you feel about Tupac being dead now?
I wish it never happened, man.
Right.
I swear, my life been fucked up ever since. I ain't been able to really be rich no more.
No, how do you feel about him being dead, though? I know your life probably changed, but how do you feel about him?
See, the point is what he's asking you is, you wish it wouldn't happen. It's a bad situation. It's unexpected. It's what he wouldn't want you to tell him, right?
Yeah. I feel. I wish it would never. I wish I never met Puff Daddy. Period. I swear to God.
Yeah.
He messed up my life, man. I was rich, up under the radar, all that, man.
That's all gone.
It's all gone.
How do you feel about Suge now?
Suge, I still be saying. He hugged me. What's up, big homie? Ooh.
Do you believe he knows you were involved? Do you believe? I'm asking for your opinion.
Listen, what he's really, first of all, you gotta ask the question, were you involved? But does he believe that you were around the people when it was killed? You know, that you were aware of what was going on?
I seen him 3 days after I got out at the Laker game.
And he's never mentioned that to you, right?
No, he like, man, I'm good, don't stay strong. Ooh, then tell him, you know, my people was telling like a motherfucker, man. And then he asked me, do I need anything or anything like that?
Yeah.
Like, I'm cool.
You told him no, you need to.
Yeah.
Okay, what I'm asking is, do you believe he knows or he thinks it's Southside Crips who killed Tupac? Not you, but does he?
Yeah, because he had a meeting too. Said he got $100,000 for our head. Me, Corey, and Kim.
All the leaders.
Yeah, he wanted $100,000.
Okay. What about for the regular soldiers?
5,000 or something. Yeah.
Oh, he actually gave
Yeah,
so he had 5,000 on your
our
head?
homeboys got some cousins that live in this neighborhood that was at the...
He had 5,000 on your head?
100.
Oh, no. Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah. Anyways, he had what?
100,000 for me, Corey, and Kev. 5,000 for the other gang members. We knew some. One of our homeboys got a cousin from over there, and he was at the meeting when he said that shit.
Okay. Do you have any questions to get help?
Nope.
You've asked the best questions in here. Is there anything you could ask to help in this investigation? I want to close the Tupac case.
I understand, Is there anything I think of? Just to go back. But you never had a conversation with Suge about what happened? That's
Never.
Okay.
Not directly.
Not directly. I've seen him about 4 times since that shit happened.
You talk to anybody from the hood about it? Anybody? Before he rest in peace.
Your hood, any hood. What we're going for is collaboration. We're looking for somebody that you told the story to. It's the same story you just told us.
You never told nobody?
Never.
The first time.
Ever.
It was
First
said.
time ever.
Yeah. I'm his lawyer.
He never left that office. I swear to God. I ain't tell my wife. Nobody.
Not even me. And I've been knowing him for heaven.
You never told your wife?
Them wife, son, nobody.
Oh, yeah.
I told him after I told him.
That's how he's lasted this long, is what it is.
He never told nobody.
Never told nobody.
Okay. I don't have any other questions. You? Nope. Is there anything else you'd like to add? Anything else you'd like to
I mean, I'll just say
down?
really the reality of it is that, it's been on his mind.
Sure.
I've been his lawyer for a long time. I may have suspected something, but he's never told me. And, on the faith of trying to resolve it, like you want to resolve it, that's why he's here.
Yeah, no, I suspected it for many years.
He's here, and the first time he said it, because he wanted to get it off his chest,
Sure.
Already knew what they wanted and everything the first day. Didn't I tell y'all? So know what y'all want.
Yeah.
Just I'm gonna give y'all what y'all want and leave the fuck alone.
The last couple of fiddles here is, have we threatened you or made you any promises in regard to this conversation we had? Have I made any threats to you?
No.
Have I promised you anything?
No. Answer the question.
That's correct. What do you think should happen now?
Should happen now?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Let me ask, has anybody promised you anything regarding this case?
Yeah.
No. Has anybody promised you anything regarding this
murder of Tupac? Has anybody promised you anything in regard to the murder of Tupac?
Yeah, Puff promised him $1 million.
The first day they said
regarding this case.
There's been no promises on this case that you can recall. Do you recall someone saying something about this case?
No.
Okay. That's what I was asking.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what I was asking.
Regarding this Tupac murder, were you ever, to get it clarity, promised anything regarding Tupac?
He's from Las Vegas. He's from the Las Vegas Police Department. Nobody has told you that the Las Vegas Police Department has promised you anything.
Or did any other agency promise you anything regarding the Tupac case?
That's what I'm going
to say this. They said anything I talk about.
It's confidential and covered, right?
Yeah, and they said, you cannot be charged on it.
No. Regarding the Tupac. I'm talking to you now. Did we ever promise him anything regarding the Tupac?
No, we've never had that conversation about the Tupac case.
Nothing.
About promising. The Tupac case is different than some other issues. But your conversation with him is because you weren't involved in shooting Tupac. That's the reason you're here.
Yeah.
That's correct?
Right.
You weren't involved in shooting him in any way. You didn't. Although things happened, it wasn't because you was out there trying to shoot Tupac.
I wasn't trying to shoot him.
You had some issues about Suge and some things was told to you, but it wasn't about shooting Tupac.
It wasn't about shooting.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
In fact, what? And I mean, for clarification, I think who's the other guy in the back that had the gun? Before it went to Orlando, who had the gun?
Big Dre.
If anything, you thought he was going to shoot who?
Huh?
You thought he was going to shoot Suge, is that correct?
Okay.
I mean, there's issues, but
that lawyer's trying to talk him out of the problem.
I was watching 48 Hours. The San Antonio case. This dude, they killed his old man at the park. Killed his old man at the park. So they went. They picked him up, talked to him and shit. Said, "You ain't going to jail." Ooh. But they let him go out there. You gonna walk out? You good? You going home? 3 hours later.
How long does it take you to get home?
For me to get home?
Here.
It's gonna take about 3 hours to get home.
Don't go home, okay? Man, he know I'm bad. Don't go home, okay? You have to worry about that. But that's not the reason for this meeting. I mean, Keith, it's a real serious case, and obviously there's issues, and there's issues of accountability, but the point is, this is a unique set of facts. If you guys actually, which is true, wasn't shooting, Orlando had a problem with Tupac, and he grabbed a gun and shot Tupac, and y'all wasn't looking for him, it is what it is. That's my opinion. But if y'all was looking for Tupac, and that's what your intent was, then I think that there's a different issue. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
I mean, Orlando was very upset, and I mean,
I get that.
But this is what
it's believable because it's always been what we believed it to be.
But what amazed me is that's what I couldn't figure out. It's like it seemed like the first thing you thought when I was looking at the news is the guy just got beat up. He wouldn't kill him, but I couldn't understand how it wasn't connected that fast.
Because he went to the hospital.
No, we connected it.
I mean, y'all knew it, but
can't raise our houses.
Yeah.
But what, it just wasn't any...
We were under the impression that there was different people in the car.
Oh, okay.
Some of the same, some of different. But I've always believed Orlando was the shooter.
Yeah.
The problem in the car? Was I always in the car?
Sometimes yes, sometimes no.
Yeah.
Your name came up a lot.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of stuff going on. We just...
But I mean, I'm more kind of from the street, D is, suburban dude. But the reality of it is that I believe, in his situation, usually gang leaders, people that are top of this gang, they usually have beef. Like his beef would have been with Suge.
Right.
Tupac would be, and I'm speaking for Keith, but Keith would tell you, it would be like something minor to him. He wouldn't even be in the same ballpark with him. So Keith really wouldn't have a beef with Tupac. Because his thing would be like, Orlando or whatever y'all little problem is, you need to straighten out on the street. But if it was more him and Suge, that would be him, Suge, or somebody in a leadership role would be somebody he would really focus on.
Go ahead.
Because it would be kind of demeaning for him to focus on that.
Yeah, okay. I'm sorry. I'll be right back.
Yeah.
Where's your restroom?
Where's your restroom?
Oh, that's fine.
All right.
Wow. Oh, okay. Good.
Okay. State, who's your next witness?
Mike Dorsey.
Okay.
Mike Dorsey is going to be the last witness of the day, taking up the rest of their time. See what he has to talk about that will get our attention.
Please your right hand. You do solemnly swear the testimony you're about to give in this action shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God.
I do.
Please be seated. Please state your name and spell your first and last name for the record.
Sure, I'm Michael Dorsey.
I'm guessing
and
he's not from
Michael
Thank you, sir. Whenever you're ready, Mr. Jacqueline, you may proceed.
Mr. Dorsey, how would you describe your profession?
I'm a film producer and documentary producer and filmmaker.
How long have you been doing that?
About 25 years.
And do you focus on a particular type of documentary?
My expertise is probably true crime more than anything else. But I've done all different subject matters.
I'm going to direct your attention to sometime around 2011. Do you decide to make a documentary about the Tupac Shakur and Biggie Smalls murders?
It was late 2012. Greg Kading's murder rap book had been out for about a year. And at the time, I would always have some passion documentary project going on the side. And I just finished the most recent one, and I was looking for a new project. And I came across a couple of articles about Greg Kading's murder rap book. And they had some quotes from Keefe D's 2008 proffer in them. And it just sounded legit to me. I don't cater to conspiracy theories, but it sounded very well backed up, and it sounded like the real deal. So I just reached out to Greg Kading and asked if he was interested in making a documentary, and he said yeah. And we went from there.
So you reached out to Kading and asked him if he wanted to do the documentary. He said yes.
Correct.
Describe your process. Well, do you have to do research to do a documentary like this?
Yes, it took me over 2 years to make the film, in large part because of all the extra research that I did. I needed to interview Greg Kading for it. He was kind of the main person walking us through the story. But I also wanted to make sure that what he was telling me was legitimate, and also needed to make sure that I covered the whole story, so I understand it, and it's not just him, deciding what we're going to cover. As part of that, he turned over to me digital copies of the entire LAPD case file for the Biggie Smalls and Tupac cases.
I wonder where he got that.
And gave me unfettered access to those files, so I could check basically on my own what he was telling me.
You also, well, maybe you didn't. Did you check into? Greg Kading's wasn't the first book ever written about this.
Sure.
Is that correct?
That's correct, yeah. I also read Kathy Scott's The Killing of Tupac Shakur, which was the first kind of definitive book on the murders. And then lots of articles on it, of course, because there's been tons of coverage over the years.
Lots.
And as you were kind of researching all of this, this information, what is your ultimate goal in creating a documentary?
Well, there's like the kind of philosophical aspect of it, which is my goal is to get at the truth. But also my goal is to tell the public a good story, something that I think is of the public interest that they should know. And in this case, it seemed like they had solved this murder, and yet the world was carrying on like it was still unsolved and like we still didn't know what happened. And it was like, it sounds like we do know what happened. And so that was my goal, was to put that out there.
Did you have any concerns about accusing anybody of murder?
Absolutely. I had concerns for my own safety, accusing a gang member from a violent street gang of committing a murder, and then also just my own financial concerns, since Puffy was going to be implicated in it as well. Taking on someone who was at the time heading towards becoming a billionaire, and who at that time did not have the public backlash that he's faced the last few years. He still had a pretty good, clean image at the time. So I was concerned about both.
And based upon that, do you eventually make a documentary?
I do, yes.
Does anybody sue you?
I was not sued, no. I was threatened a couple of times.
Who threatened you?
Universal Music sent me a note because we used Tupac's Hit 'Em Up, his diss track against Biggie and Puffy. In the film, we did it using what's called fair use law, which means you don't have to pay for it because it's a documentary. It was just like a cursory check-in from a lawyer at Universal Music, making sure we had permission, and our law firm had cleared it for us, so that was no problem. And then supposedly Puffy's attorney, Weitzman, I can't remember his last name, but he was a high-powered A-list attorney. He sent a note to Apple TV over it because that was one of our distribution companies, and basically saying that the film was defamatory towards his client Puffy Combs, and that they had like 5 business days to pull it down.
Yeah, that didn't age well.
Apple, they're indemnified, so they don't care. It's up to us. It's up to me as the producer if I want to pull it down or not, because I'm the one that's going to get sued, not them. And we said, no, we're leaving it up. And that was the last we ever heard of it.
So you never wound up getting sued by Puffy?
You were never sued by Puffy, no.
Now I want to sort of fast forward past 2012. Does there come a point in time when you see something that causes you to want to get involved with Mario Diaz.
Yes, I can't remember the exact date, but it was probably early 2017 would be my guess. Earlier in 2017, I was actually in Tulsa, Oklahoma for a film screening of one of my films, and I was out at dinner, and I think someone sent me a link to this YouTube video, and it was Keefe D in a studio. It's a short video. It's just him saying he's going public. He wants the world to know he was there for Tupac's murder. He says he has cancer. He wants the truth to come out, and I couldn't believe it. I was at a restaurant. I went outside and started calling people. And I talked to, I think, Greg Kading and some others, and we just thought, Keefe has to know he can't go public with this information because it can be used against him. But it sounded like he was going to go and talk, publicly about this murder and repeat possibly what he had said in his proffer in 2008. So we went from there, and then that's when I decided, I wanted to get involved with it.
And ultimately, are you retained as a subject matter expert for the production done that's now known as Death Row Chronicles by E1 Entertainment?
Yes, I was a consultant, technical consultant, and I was an on-camera expert as well. So they interviewed me.
I'm going to fast forward a little bit and come back to that. Subsequent to your involvement in Death Row Chronicles, have you continued to sort of follow these murders, investigations, the case, everything else?
Absolutely. 2017, when he recorded the interview for Death Row Chronicles in July of 2017, we were actually in production on Unsolved at Universal, which was a scripted series based on the murder rap story. So that was happening concurrently, and then he kept going public. He kind of laid low, I think, for a year and a half or so, and then this book that he had talked about during his BET interview, all of a sudden he's promoting it.
He really
saying
bit
it's
his
about
tongue
to come out, and then you find out he's going on Vlad TV and doing another interview. So he just kept, from then on, for years then, he just kept doing more and more interviews. So I stayed engaged with it, and I also was conducting my own interviews, following up with new people. James McDonald, Mob James, who I believe testified, I conducted his first ever public interview back in 2017. We convinced him to go public and tell his story. Since then, I talked to multiple gang members, gang detectives from Compton, detectives out of the LAPD, anybody who might have information on either Biggie's case or Tupac's.
In particular, back in 2012, when you kind of reviewed the information that was available, was there any information from Trayvon Lane or Roger Williams within kind of the case file as of statements that they made about what happened that night?
In the case files, were there statements from them?
Yeah.
Not really, no, because Trayvon, they don't cooperate with the police. There was an FI card from Buntry, Alton McDonald, who's James McDonald's brother, that they had talked to him at the scene and he refused to cooperate, but they noticed that there was a bullet hole in his car. And then subsequently, I've interviewed Williams, Neckbone. I interviewed him a few months ago, and I've had private conversations with Trayvon Lane.
In particular,
don't tell us. Don't stop there.
Buntry is deceased, and
yes.
was deceased even before you became involved in the project, on any project.
Correct. He was murdered like 20-some years ago.
During the course of the interview with Mr. Roger Williams, a.k.a. Neckbone, do you provide some video that was taken of Mr. Shakur and Suge as they're leaving the Tyson?
Yes. I showed him the MGM video of Orlando Anderson getting beat down. Neckbone was one of the men who participated in that beating. And then I showed them the footage of them then fleeing the casino with Tupac in the lead with his bodyguard Frank Alexander and Suge. And there was a moment where Neckbone kind of reaches out and kind of punches Trayvon, kind of like we got him, kind of a thing. And he confirmed for me in my interview that that's what it was. That's what he was doing. And he also told Trayvon.
Let me. I was like.
It is. We'll I'll sustain and you'll rephrase.
Yeah.
So strip it.
As you see both Neckbone and Trayvon Lane running through on the video, you can see Neckbone kind of either dap or punch Trayvon.
Exactly.
And at that point, Trayvon Lane removes the black hat he's wearing.
His fedora that he had on, yes.
I was actually talking about somebody else's video. Was there some high-quality video of Tupac and Suge leaving the...
Yes, when they first leave the arena, there's some footage. I think it was actually shot by BET. A BET photographer was there and shot, and it's footage of them coming out of the arena, and Tupac is in his gold shirt, and he's all hyped up because he just watched his friend Mike Tyson knock somebody out, and he's playing to the camera, and he says something about, you know, if you go to jail, you come out and you win, or something like that, because Tyson had also gone to prison, and Tupac had as well, so you could tell he was just super amped up.
And then last night we watched that portion of that video out of your Neckbone interview.
Right.
And then that one, Neckbone is the person speaking while that video is playing.
Yes.
Judge, I have marked in my hand the clip of just that Tupac and Suge at the MGM coming out of the fight. It has the audio removed.
Okay.
It's just the video portion of that I'd offered at this time.
Any objection?
No objection.
Okay, you may play it. Or, sorry, it's admitted, you may publish.
Thank you.
Did you give him...
154?
Judge says, roll tape. Excuse me, you may publish.
I even took my exhibits. They disappeared.
There you go.
Both Suge and Mr. Shakur are both readily identifiable from this video, correct?
Right, yes.
And this is the shirt that, the clothing that both of them are wearing as they come out of the arena.
Yes, and there's photos of them beforehand in the casino in the same outfits.
May I approach, Judge?
You may.
Showing you has been marked as State's Proposed Exhibit number 149.
Got lightning nearby. Storm outside.
Have you ever seen the photograph of these men sitting on the curb sometime after the homicide occurred?
Yes, I've seen this.
And do you recognize the people that are in those photos?
I recognize them more because I've been told who they are, although Trayvon Lane is very easily recognizable because I know that that's the outfit that he was wearing that night.
Okay.
Mr. Cole, can you take down the listing of what's on that?
Oh, sorry.
You may proceed.
Thank you. So that's Trayvon Lane. Mm-hmm. We've previously heard testimony that's Idi Amin and Leonard Jefferson.
Correct.
Have you ever spoke to Kevin Woods?
I've never talked to Kevin Woods.
And do you even know who Castro is?
Yes, another member of the Outlaws.
Okay.
Yes.
Were Kevin Woods, Castro, and Idi Amin all members of the Outlaws?
No, Kevin Woods, I believe, was one of the Pyrus, also known as KW.
So just KW. Castro and Idi Amin are...
As far as, yes.
Okay. You got a little bit ahead of me, but during your research into this case, you had access to the Biggie Smalls file. Alton McDonald is actually known as Buntree, correct?
Yes.
Does anyone else think that's a problem?
You mentioned this. There was a record of the fact that he was field interviewed by the Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department in the night of the homicide on Flamingo.
Yes.
And at that time he was driving a black 96 Toyota Supra.
Yes.
And it had a bullet hole in it.
Yes.
Did it say where the bullet hole was?
No, it just said vehicle took bullet impact.
And that he was uncooperative.
And that he didn't want to cooperate, of course, yes.
Now, you've also interviewed Reggie Williams, is that correct? Or Reggie Wright Jr.?
Reggie Wright Jr., yes. I interviewed him for a murder rap, over a decade ago when we were making that movie.
I'll leave that alone. I just want to get a few other pictures into evidence with you. So during the course of the 2008 proffer, there's a mention of greenblatts.
Yes.
And sometimes it sounds like greenbacks.
Yes.
Were you able to eventually identify that location?
Yes, it's very obvious. It's a New York deli. It's been there since the 20s. It's very famous. It's on Sunset. It matched the description. And also the way Keefe described the upstairs and downstairs and where the liquor area was, it was clear that he was talking about Greenblatt's.
Showing you is marked as State's Proposed Exhibit number 152. Do you recognize that?
Yes, this is the front of Greenblatt's on Sunset Boulevard.
There's some blue writing on there. You recognize that as well?
Yes, those are subtitles that I added.
That's a screenshot off of your interview, I think, with Neckbone, correct?
Yes.
Were you aware of a person by the name of Eric Zip Martin, also known as Equan Williams, maybe Eric Von Zip Martin? He went by a bunch of names.
Yes.
Who was he?
Zip has a long story. He's kind of a Harlem legend, a hustler from Harlem. He was a drug dealer, trafficker. He, I believe, also was trafficked in women. Was a pimp. He was an older generation, or kind of in between Puffy's generation and Puffy's father. Puffy's father was also involved in the street business there in New York and was murdered when Puffy was very young. And Zip Martin was kind of like he was a mentor to Puffy when it came to like the street life and wanting to kind of have that gangster persona. And supposedly he may have also been dating Puffy's mother at some point.
Was he the godfather to anybody associated with this particular case?
Yeah, he was supposedly godfather to Biggie's son, Chris, CJ.
And is that the son with Faith Evans?
Yes, I believe so, yes.
When Biggie died, was there a memorial that gave certain credit to Zip?
Yes, actually on his second album that came out a few weeks after he died, Life After Death, in the back there's a thank you, a list of all the people to thank, and in there is Uncle Zip, and then in parentheses it says the spiritual advisor.
You also, I'll put this in, 151. Showing you is marked as State's Proposed Exhibit number 151. You recognize that?
Yes.
And who are those two individuals?
That is Sean Puffy Combs on the left and Zip Martin on the right, and this was supposedly at a New Year's Eve party in 94 or 95.
Move to admit 151.
Any objection? You may.
All right. This is some good stuff. I'm liking the direction this is going.
Pursuant to the conversation of the bench, no objection, it'll be admitted.
It's coming in.
You may publish if you want, whatever you want to do with it.
This guy has all the details.
I think we got to do both. I'm not sure I did 152.
He doesn't seem too, puffed up in himself. If I can use the puff term.
152.
Ooh, Greenblatt's Deli and Wine.
One of the shots that you had of Greenblatt's.
Yes.
And then 151. That's Mr. Martin.
Yes, on the right.
And who's the guy on the left?
The left is Sean Puffy Combs.
That's Puff.
Now, Mr. Diaz testified about sort of the production of the Death Row Chronicles. And initially, were you contacted by Cliff Mogg as well?
I reached out first to Las Vegas Homicide, and then Cliff Mogg reached out to me after that.
He had contact with you, and just so since this is one we put up in our opening, showing you State's Proposed Exhibit number 61, you recognize that guy?
That is it, Martin.
Move to admit 61.
No objection.
So submitted.
So Zip got all the money, allegedly.
And
Keefe thinks
do you
he did.
essentially conduct an interview with Detective Bond?
Yes, he came out to Los Angeles and interviewed me in my home with his sergeant.
Was there a request for all of the underlying supporting raw data / footage associated with the 2 interviews you were involved in 2017?
For Death Row Chronicles?
Yes.
It wasn't so much a request, but I told him, I figured you could just subpoena the raw footage and get it. I didn't know yet that, there's laws and that it's kind of up to the entertainment companies if they want to turn over footage or not. They can't be compelled to. So that's what I thought would happen. I thought I'll let him know about this, and then it's his to do with what he wants.
Sometime after the indictment of this case, did you learn that we were unable to acquire the raw footage of that?
Yes, and I was even included on some of the email threads at my request because I was also reaching out to Paramount. Paramount Pictures attorney got involved. Paramount owns BET. And I think someone at E1 got involved, and they were initially saying no, and since I work in the business, I was trying to work it out with them, how they could get that footage over. And then ultimately, they did give permission for it to be shared.
Did you have footage, or I shouldn't say footage,
right.
Did you have your own raw data at that point that was also authorized to be disclosed?
I did.
Explain to us how the setup was.
Sure. So, my reason for being hired onto Death Row Chronicles was a technical consultant, but mainly it was tied to Keefe's interview. I helped Mario Diaz write the questions, and then on both days of the interviews, they had me in an office there at E1's studios, or their office building. I'm down the hall from where the production studio was, where Keefe was being interviewed. And they gave me a headset so I could listen live to the interview as Mario was conducting it. And then I was texting follow-up questions to Mario while he was in the studio as things came up.
Keeping it real.
Recording your audio feed.
Yes, I took the headphones off and I made my own recording with my phone.
At some point, do you learn that the only thing that we could acquire from E1 Entertainment was an actual transcript of the tapes themselves, but not the tapes?
Correct. Yes.
And then, did you provide us the audio to your that you had done during these 2 interviews?
Yes. Once you subpoenaed me, I sent over my audio.
And was there? Are you aware of either gaps in your audio or additional audio that wouldn't have been in the transcripts?
Yes, there's sections where I was rolling, and I'm sure they were rolling also, but they're only going to transcribe. The reason of making a transcript for a production is the pertinent parts of the interview that they're actually going to edit into the show. So it's so that when the producers go to figure out how they're going to edit the show together, they have a transcript and they can tell the editors use this segment here, use this segment here, use this part. There's a lot of chit-chat stuff that I had that they might have also had that was not transcribed because it was just chatter. It's never going to be used in the show. There are also some sections where I probably was rolling when they might have already cut. And lastly, there's a few moments where in the first interview, one of my audio recordings, the file was corrupted, so I lost about the last 4 minutes of it. And then during some of the interviews, I didn't always know when they would be done with the break, when they had come back and were already rolling again. So there's a few times when I missed maybe the first few minutes of a new segment.
Let's start with the transcripts.
It's a covert recording then.
State's Proposed Exhibit number 113 and 114. First of all, you recognize the front page as being the original transcripts that were generated off the tapes.
Yes.
And then, did you become aware that we took your audio transcribed the additional audio, and then anything that was not on your audio, we highlighted in yellow to
Yes.
identify you didn't have it, but it shows in the transcript.
Correct, yes.
And so these should be as complete a record as we have between your audio and those videotapes for the 2 interviews that occurred in July of 2017.
Yes, correct.
Judge, I move to admit both 113 and 114.
Any objection?
Madam Mayor, Coach.
Yep.
Apparently there is an objection. I think this is coming in. We'll see if there were an issue on this. I think that it would be have sorted out in a pretrial hearing, but right now it just seems.
They're not very pretty, but there you go.
Dinner has just arrived. They're calling pull-aparts. It's like a slider, but I don't know what's in it. Defense attorney must work extra hard, making that egregious frown. Zip just kept the money. Apparently, the word is that he's living really well. He feels a little mad because he can't even be rich anymore. Wish he never met Puff Daddy. Wish this whole thing hadn't gone down because it ruined his life. And that was before he opened his mouth and claimed credit for it. Got to go full screen. Do you want me to go full screen to show the food? No. I'm good. It looks... It's very warm. Looks like I need a napkin, but one was not provided. So this filmmaker has all the details, and between him and the other copy they have, the state thinks they have the full recording, the full transcription. Let's see if we get to hear what this is, at least in part. But he took his headphones off. He was supposed to be working, took his headphones off, and I guess plugged in his phone, recorded it on his phone, kept his own personal copy. Wonder how the studio felt about that. They just cool with that? All right, looks like we're done. Okay.
All right, pursuant to our discussion at the bench, the transcripts will be admitted over objection.
Yeah, it's coming in. Told you.
And that will be as 114 and 15? 114 and 115?
113 and 114.
113 and 114. Thank you.
Mr. Dorsey, I want to give an example to the jury about what we're talking about.
Sure.
Here, and let me put my glasses on. We are in 113. So if we go to 113, and we roll down to about page 28. Oop, there it is. It's page 28. Time cutoff is about 30 minutes and 16 seconds in. The yellow part is the part that's not on your audio tape. Is that correct?
Yes.
And that was transcribed from the original videos that we don't have.
Right.
And everything else that's unhighlighted, we should hear on the audio.
You should hear, yes.
Okay. And that would be the same for both of these.
Yes.
In addition, I've had marked both the July 17th, 2017 as 121 and the July 18th of 2017 as 122. I'd offer those as well.
Any objection?
No objection, Your Honor.
So admitted.
And well, we got about 40 minutes, Judge, so I would start 121.
Okay.
When I first started, Compton was when I was I moved here when I was like 3, and it was literally white, all white. It was the first black family on the street.
Where'd you move from?
We moved from Watts.
Oh, right. But you still grew up in L.A.
I don't think he's lying yet.
And how did it change during the 60s, 70s, and 80s?
In the 60s, it was mostly all white, but 69, 70, 71, they started moving out, and more black families was coming in.
And then when did it get dangerous? When did it start getting dangerous?
When did it start to get dangerous?
Yeah.
Oh, about 72, 73.
What happened?
The gangs started coming in. Like, the first Crips were the Grandies and the Blue Hills right there, on Alondra right there, Grandy Crips.
So you were part of that history, the initial sort of, gang.
Yeah, I was there when it first, I was a kid when it first started.
That noise, and I'm stopping this at 1 minute and 45 seconds, it looks like.
Yes.
Was that your phone making
That is my
noise?
phone making that noise, yes. And there's going to be a few times here where you're going to hear me loudly texting, and you're not going to be able to hear the audio very well because I was probably texting a message to Mario in that moment.
Oh,
so
good.
sometimes it cuts out in this first interview.
Terrible recording. And he's a filmmaker. He knows better. He texts like this. One finger. Oh, that was fast. That was backspace. Defense says, may we approach? We have a problem with this. See if you'll reconsider, Your Honor. We don't want to listen to this. Quite honestly, we don't. We've had about 5 hours of crappy audio. So it would be really nice if it was better. Time for a stretch. Oh, there it is. Guy in back. He's with me. Big stretch. If you glance over at the jury, looks back to see who's supporting him behind him. Is that monitor new? The two clerks up there, they had laptops before, but now there's an extra monitor. I think it's new. Long sidebar. The judge crouches down in her chair to be on eye level with the shorter attorney, prosecutor. And we're done. Still texting.
Thursday, that soft side started. I happened to be at the school when it started. All my big homies, brothers.
It started at school?
I was shooting dice. My dad rolled by. And he seen me. Papa, what the hell are you doing? I said, I'm shooting dice. He said, shooting dice? I'm like, yeah. I said, get your ass in this car. Come on with me. So I really got a whipping for trying to be his old son. So that was like, I was about 9 years old when it first started.
Shooting dice at 9?
How'd you work your way up?
How'd I work my way up?
Yeah.
Shit. I don't feel comfortable saying
No. You don't have to go into detail. You can just say, look.
You don't want to talk too much about his gang affiliation or what he did to get his way up.
Okay, so answer the question again.
Yeah, how'd you work your way up to that organization?
What, to be the boss?
Yeah.
Well, money, really. You know what I'm saying? Money gave me the power and stuff like that. The dope game, really. The dope game. The coach, one of the coaches at Compton College, I was 17 years old. Got to start with that.
So you were respected.
Yeah.
Respected guys.
Yeah. Because when I was in high school, I was in this program called Upward Bound at UCLA.
Called what?
Upward Bound program.
Shit, I was kind of a smart student and stuff like that. And on the weekend,
like an advanced
I
program.
come home, and all my homies, they was kind of rolling. You know what I'm saying? And I was up there eating them noodles and tunas, you know what I'm saying? So I kind of, I should have stayed there going to UCLA, but I stopped, got in the gang, started selling drugs.
Could have gone to college, gotten the gangs instead.
Stop that for now. Yeah, so can we find out
This recording has tons of hearsay in it. A ton. And it's all smack talk about Keith. I can't believe it's allowed.
I'm not paying attention yet. Let's see. How'd you meet the show?
Oh.
You talked about it, man.
I was like 9 years old, 10 years old, 10, playing Paul Warner football.
That's
I was a running back on the team, and he was the center. Like the ball. His dad and his uncle was our coach. So after we would win games, we would go over their houses, go swimming, have hot dogs, chips, and everything. And I was like the star running back, running out and all the touchdowns. Number 20. Yeah.
And Suge was what?
Huh?
What was Suge?
Suge was the center.
He was the center.
Yeah, hiked the ball.
Right.
Yeah.
What was you guys tight? Or just knew each other sort of like, because you were in
Back then?
Yeah, back then.
The coaches was real strict. You know, they didn't care. You know, you bring your parents up there, trying to, rough house them, they gonna whoop your parents' ass. You know, the coaches was real strict, so his daddy used to say I was doing a lot of exercises, running a lot of laps, push-ups, 6 inches, beat the stomachs and shit. We used to be mad at that motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? His dad is punishing our ass. So, shit. At practice, I used to try to take it out on his motherfucking ass. You know what I'm saying? Hit his ass even harder, you know what I'm saying? He was a little younger than us, you know, maybe a year or two. But I used to punish his ass every chance I get, because your daddy fucking over us. 6 inches, all the exercises, hard work and shit, bull rings. So really, Coach's son used to catch it back then. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
He ended up going to
UNLV.
UNLV, right?
Yeah.
Tell me about that.
We had lost contact back in that area when he went to UNLV. And then we lost contact.
You didn't continue playing?
Got in drug game. Yeah. My mom that got sick when I was 15, 16 years old. She suffered with cancer. So I really lost my backbone. You know, when she lost, that really broke my heart.
Sorry.
I really needed her. I really kind of needed my mom's back then. At that point in time in my life, she could push me to be a better person.
Your pops?
No, he's a good man. Very good man.
So when did you connect with Suge again? Like Death Row days?
I can't tell you all this, you know what I'm saying? Because these dudes is still in the street on me.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
So forget about that. Now, talk to me about Death Row. When he started Death Row, were you connected?
Yeah. I was rolling, yeah.
Business?
Yeah. I was big time, man. Real big time. I was bigger than him and Paul.
How was that like?
I've heard that before, at the beginning.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because they're like, when they started hanging out with Puffy in like 93, 94, they're like,
you
go to a concert with him, would Puff pay for your room? Be like, I didn't even fucking pay for my room. We had more money than they did. They were just a little startup company, music label.
Right,
like we were rolling. Like, what are you talking about? I don't need to pay my hotel room. It's the other way around, if anything.
Yeah. It's a hell of a life, man. You know,
That hearsay
like
just should not be in here.
All different areas, you know, different states. It's home, man. I was having fun, man.
You seeing a lot of money come to your hands?
Yeah, really. Like $3-4 million every month. All.
They made 3.
How did Suge
What are you saying?
earn his reputation as a tech guy? That's what everyone thinks about. You know him differently. You know
Well, you guys think you're tough guy.
That's what I'm saying.
You know.
Who's the real shit?
He went to college. He's just like the rappers. You know, they want to be gangsters, but they're not.
Great line.
You know what I'm saying? College guy, a rapper.
Great line.
They're not no gangsters. They rap about what we do. You know what I'm saying?
Talking
Real
about shit.
gangsters do. You know what I'm saying? That's just like Tupac, Biggie. You guys ain't no gangsters, you know? They just rap that. They don't represent that.
And
Suge had the industry scared. He didn't have the street scared. I knew him since he was a kid.
Great lines.
I knew he wasn't like that. You guys thought he was like that.
Great line.
Suge had the industry scared. He never had the street
He's
scared.
a college kid.
Yeah. That's a great line.
As a college kid, you know a gangster. You ready to get $1 million to be associated with blood? Come on, man. You wasn't in the streets, dude. Knock it off.
Yeah. I want to get the real story. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What this is what this film is about.
Just like the guy knocked him out at the barbershop, the barber. Come on, man. Yeah. I've been that. Yeah. Since we played football together. You find out a person's heart, especially in a football game. Football, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
So tell me more about him. Do you think he was just like home sugar bear? Was he really softy at heart?
No, his dad's name is Suge. And he just took on his dad's name. He just called him Big Suge when we was playing football team.
Oh, that was his dad's name.
His dad's name is Suge.
But what was he? What was his personality? Was he?
His name was
like,
Sugar Bear.
You
That's
say
what his
he was
mom
a
called
gangster,
him.
but was he like
And then it got shortened to Suge.
softy at heart? Like was he like a soft guy?
Oh, he's a good kid. Went to college. That's what good kids do, go to college. Yeah.
Did he have business smarts?
Evidently he did. He took a record company from the ground up and made it $100 million, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He shouldn't have been trying to be no gangster, because you're not no gangster. He should have just stuck with the business, you know what I'm saying? Like Puff did, stuck with the business, you know? The business side. Jay-Z stuck with the business. But you want to run around here hitting on people, you know what I'm saying? Think you a gangster. Then you got some crooked cops running around with you, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
So that was his problem. He was trying to be a gangster when he wasn't.
Yeah.
That got him into trouble. You think?
Really, you can't be out there faking. You know what I'm saying? You really can't be out there faking at all, you know, because you will get exposed. You know, the streets will eat you up, especially if you're weak.
I got you. So, real quick, just to talk about Death Row again. So, when did you first hear about Death Row? Like when they were doing really well? Were you excited? Were you around that whole scene? You know, Dre and Snoop and all that stuff? Or were you not so close to that?
I was handling my business, man. I wasn't worried about no, you know what I'm saying? Them dudes rapping about
Can that
what
dude
I
out
do.
there give me a Coke?
You know what I'm
That
saying?
dude that's getting our lunch
They not
orders,
really
is there a way to
like that.
like page
They
that
rap
guy?
about
Or
what gangsters do. I'm not
what's
no
that dude's
gang
name? You don't know who
member.
that guy
I'm
is?
not a gang member. I'm a gangster.
Okay. If I see him walk by,
Waterboy, I need a Coke.
When we were talking in my office, you told me that you delivered the money for the startup money for sure.
That can get me hurt on me, you know what I'm saying?
Did you listen to their music?
Yeah, it was cool. I liked it All Eyes on Me, The Chronic, Dr. Dre.
Leave it or love it. The underdog's on top.
Him and Easy and Ren, they from my side of town.
I think that's 50.
Did you, you're a fan of Tupac?
You ran pretty well from
Yeah, it was cool.
NWA.
I did.
There's stories that your brother Kevin was typing easy.
Yeah.
Tell me about that.
They was two youngsters trying to make it in the street, doing their thing, making money and stuff. Yeah. And I went to the pen. I went to the pen in 1985. And, cause I used to be in his house. He used to be making all that racket. I'm like, man, that sounds like some fucking bullshit. Turn that shit off. You know what I'm saying? Shit, but he stuck with it. And I was walking around the track in Tracy all the time. I'm listening to the cruising down the street in my 6'4". It was him. I didn't even know. One of my partners came up and was like, I'm like, man, what the dude, Eric, right doing? He like, man, you heard that record? Easy, that's Eric. I'm like, man, you bullshitting. You know what I'm saying? Because they only had 2 TV stations back then in the prison yard. So, you know, but we was listening to the shit on the radio the whole time. And I didn't know that was easy. I was like, damn, when I got out, he blew up like a motherfucker. Yeah.
And Kevin wasn't into music?
Huh?
Kevin wasn't into music?
Kevin went to prison.
Yeah. Oh, he was there with you?
No, he went to prison after me. He went to prison when he blew up kind of when this shit that came off. Yeah.
How many times did you go in?
How many times I went in?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
3, 4?
I did a shooting.
There's 1.
And I had a drug case.
2.
I went to Tracy.
3.
Corcoran.
4.
Tracy, Corcoran, and then I went to the feds.
5.
I went about 4 times. Went to the feds about 4 times. This last little bit, they raided my house. Came in. Said, the guy didn't know who the fuck I was at first. He like, raided my house looking for my daughter's boyfriend. So, damn, he like, what you got in here? So I got a pistol and some money. Like, okay, don't worry, I'm glad you declared it. So the motherfucker got I had on my drawers and my slingshot t-shirt while he had me in handcuffs. So he went in the room and got my pants and he found out who the fuck I was. Called me back in there, he like, man, I know who you are. I'm like, he said, man, you KVD. You the leader of this gang. I'm like, man, I ain't been out there in about 5 years. He like, oh, fuck that, I'm taking you to jail. I said, man, you ain't a man of your word, dude. You said you're gonna, declare my shit. No. I have to take you in, so I just did a little bit in Wasco for that, for a little gun case. Yeah.
How long ago was that?
That was in 2015.
Okay. The stuff with pool and the whole offer deal that I made before.
Is that it?
All right, let's just move on. Yeah, let's switch it. So this is one of those times where he has to stop and change a car. You good? You need water? You good?
Yeah.
More mint?
Are those Altoids I hear? I think they were Altoids. Next recording?
Anyways.
Feel all right? Yeah. You shouldn't.
I can't tell if they're just bullshitting right now or if they're filming.
Yeah.
They didn't give you a philosophy
No. He taught it. He showed it right back together.
Yeah.
He told me before I went to the surgery that I was going to have a philosophy bag.
Yeah, so it's the location. If it's near the rectum, you get it's above.
Talking about colon cancer here.
But it's pain in the ass.
Yes, it is.
I told you, I've got 2 people close to me who dealt with it.
I'm a hospice for now.
Your mom?
That's what scared the shit out of me.
Oh, so you have a hereditary thing.
Man.
Right. Well, I mean, I got my check. It's supposed to be at 50. I got my check at 40.
Yeah. I've been going every year now.
You do it every year?
Yeah,
I do it every 5. All right, let's continue.
All right, let's continue.
Hey, so there's a bunch of Southsiders in 90s music videos. You guys are watching music videos.
It's great.
Do you remember which ones you were in? Like,
was that Mellow?
Yeah.
All of Easy. One of my brothers is a famous actor in every Easy video. He come get him every time Easy used to get a video. Pick up my older brother every time. Every single time in every single Easy video.
so was that fun? Was that something you guys did all the time?
Keep me. I didn't want to get exposed like that because of the type of business.
Like your nephews and...
I was in one the Mellow video. Just that Mellow. That's the only one I ever got in. But other than that, I didn't want to be exposed like that. Try to stay undercover under the thing.
Is it true that you guys provided lowriders from some of the video directors?
Yeah.
How's that work?
We had owned a hydraulic place in Compton called Compton Hydraulics. So people used to call up there and ask for lowrider cars. Like, what's the dude named Batman? Little dude, Big Snow's boy, what's his name? Batman? Batman. The little dude, what's his name? He was my car before. He was in a little group. What was that little group called? There was 3 little boys in before B2K. Marcus Houston was in. Yeah, they had a little group. They used my cars. But they used to call up to the shop, different actors and different people used to call up to the shop, did our lowriders.
And then there's that famous, like, Usher.
Yeah, that's my 64, yeah. He was a little kid, about 14 years old. Usher. Usher was a little kid, about 14 years old, and they needed to use him and Puff needed to use my car. Let him use it instead. And he was dancing all on the hood and shit. Like, damn, I can't believe when I see the video. What the fuck you doing? You don't do lowriders like that. Guess the East Coast don't know. They don't know about that type of shit. Yeah.
I saw some footage of
I
you
was
on
my
Usher
baby,
somewhere.
like my wife,
Okay, doing that video?
I think
You
so.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
My lowrider,
Just look it up.
yeah.
So they fucked it up and what happened?
I had to go get the whole car repainted. The candy paint, candy brown, so they had to $4,000 paint job. They had to paint the whole car because it came mix and match to the sponsors.
Usher messed up his 64.
And little Usher was telling his mom, "Mom, you buy this car." Can't buy my girl, you know what I'm saying? Not today.
So what happened? How did you know, how did we get to this point? Like, what? You opened up to the police about what happened today. I want you to be comfortable talking about it. Like, at some point they cut off the... why did you tell them what happened?
I was up against it. Definitely.
Are you comfortable talking about what they had on you?
Is that?
Are you comfortable talking about what they had on you?
As far as the drugs?
Yeah. As far as, like, yeah, proof.
They was, you know, the FBI don't come unless they have you.
Got a kilo, right?
They don't come unless they have you. They sent a guy from D.C. to get me. Form a task force. But I figured I was targeted behind all shit friends, you know, they polices and shit. So they was like kind of, you know, we was fighting on real war. You know what I'm saying? The mayor, he was even with we was sitting at a restaurant, sitting at IHOP. Compton Boulevard and Alameda here. Supposed to come in here, you know, acting like a yard, like a street motherfucker. Tripping there, You better do your mayor, you know what I'm saying? Coming here mad on him. He knew who the fuck we were, you know what I'm saying? He was just want to show his boys, you know. Mm-hmm. Out of the Compton Police is to show his boys. The Wrights, Reggie, Junior and Senior. Yeah.
So, before that happened, before any of that happened, you know, the Tupac murder was in '96. Did you ever feel like it was going to catch up with you?
What's that?
Did you ever feel like it was going to catch up with you? You know, like that people would come and talk to you about it?
Man, they had just, the FBI was only from day one. It was only from day one.
Tell me about the first time they talked to you about it. Was it '97?
What's that?
Tell me about the first time they talked to you about it.
Shit. They didn't talk to me till I went to the feds. 98. They never can catch up, coming up with me. Every time they raided my houses, I would never.
And at that time, you didn't tell them anything.
Barking up the wrong tree. That's what I was just, you know. But they got all the bottom feeders. You know what they do? They get all the bottom feeders. And all of them motherfuckers just sold me out. Really kind of hurted me, So all I did was help them dudes out. Had they back, no matter what. You know, make sure the money was pockets were right, families were right. They sold me out. You know how the feds do. Get all the bottom feeders. Leave them up to the big men. Like you go down snowball down the hill. Everything get caught on, you know? Shit.
Just said Mario.
They're a motherfucker.
Just said Mario, the first note.
You talked to the cops in '98.
That's the first note?
You said they're barking up the wrong tree.
Who were you texting before
you
that?
thought you were done.
No. When I was in the feds, they came up there every month. Making my life miserable as hell.
And then, but at least you got, 12 years until they caught up with you, 2010 or whatever?
I was a little smart, I guess. But the dude said he was going to get me. I promise you. That motherfucker was so cold, his eyes was piercing. This fair dude named Holiday, that dude made my life a miserable. Living hell on, but ever since that night, it seemed like dude stuck his head up my ass on me. You know what I'm saying?
Are we still talking about colon cancer?
He's a special agent in charge of the major crime unit. Ever since that night, that dude been making my life miserable. You know, I did 5.5. Motherfucker came up there at least 10 times. Told the warden, yo, who you got up here? He's a serial killer. Like, oh, fuck. You know what I'm saying? Kill them rappers.
So what was your relationship with Puffy like? How did it, evolve? Like, you guys were cool and then you hung out a lot together?
When he used to come to California, we used to meet up and have fun. I was a baller, I had to. In fact, I was doing better than him back then. Shit. Fun, man.
Did he ever talk about Shook? Did he ever talk about getting scared?
You fucked up. What's that?
I said, did he ever talk about Shook? Did he ever talk about being scared and all the bullshit, going back and forth, the East Coast, West Coast shit?
You talked about that later on in our relationship.
That's right.
Well, that's what I mean. Like, when did we get to that spot, that place where you guys were talking about that?
I remember my boy Zip was rolling up, he was going to the club one night, rolling up green leaf in the neighborhood. His phone rang. He was like, I guess they must have fucking played it. Or something, I don't know. He's like, man, let me speak to Keefy. Got on the phone. What's up, dog? Like, man, I'm giving a concert out there. We're on a tour on the West Coast. Asked me, think it's cool to come out there? I said, why it wouldn't be cool? You're like, the big CEO guy. CEO guy? You're like, yeah, the big guy. I knew what he was talking about. It was like cold and shit. I guess I was kind of scared of the guy. So we went to the Urban Metals. It was some jam. Oh, concert. Biggie and the hottest song out in the world. You know what I'm saying? Shit, that song was One More Chance. Boogie on the stage, and Suge was right there. When I came off the stage, he asked me, man, how you know that? Same way I know you.
It's telling the same story.
Then after that, we went to the San Diego concert. Matter of fact, the Dallas Cowboys stayed in the same hotel we stayed in.
Good, he's telling all the same details. He did 10 years ago.
Ayden and all the Boston were all around that mother for the Dallas Cowboys.
That's what I just said.
I don't know if we're going to get you in trouble or not, but the Bronx was all around the yeah. Then we went to the Anaheim. That was on the Halloween night.
Perfect. Halloween.
Halloween was cool there too.
And he just give you passes for everyone, like everyone would go concerts.
I just go get a ticket to the little homies. I was riding in the van. I was on the stage with him every time.
You get to hang out with Biggie, obviously, right?
Yeah, Biggie was cool. Cool dude and everything like that.
So when did Puffy start talking about, Suge on a real serious level?
You was back there? We already established that.
Yeah.
You know, what'd you say?
I said, when did he start talking about Suge, like, on a real serious level? Puffy.
Oh, being scared of Suge?
Well, or doing something more than that.
I ain't really comfortable talking about that right now. When you see me in that suit, you got me, all right?
Okay.
I'll be able to talk that out.
Okay. So let's take a break. Okay. You can go smoke. Can you be back here in 10 minutes? I want to get more before the 2 o'clock.
Deadline.
Yeah.
And you got to give me to my wife. She did take me back. You know, I might have not been here.
What do you mean? Do you want me to?
I said I might have not been here.
Of course, yeah. But she's not down. She's not down there with you, right? She's in the hotel.
Yes.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant like.
Well, I got to take care of her.
Yeah, of course. After lunch, we'll do a little more, and then you're done. Okay.
All right. I'm gonna go smoke with you.
That cool?
All right, I had a little
Sure,
break.
that's probably a really good breaking point.
Where are we at time-wise, just so we can put that on record?
35 minutes, 17.7 seconds.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, we're going to recess for the day. We're going to have you guys back at 9:30 a.m. on Monday. During this recess, you are admonished not to talk or converse amongst yourselves or with anyone else on any subject connected to the trial, or read, watch, or listen to any report or commentary on the trial of any person connected with this case by any medium of information, including without limitation, newspaper, television, the internet, and radio, or form or express any opinion on any subject connected with the trial until the case is submitted to you. Please rise for the jury, everyone.
I missed that. We were only going to 3:30 today on the schedule. I told you it was a full day. Out early on a Friday, so this is the schedule. That was the 21st. On the 24th, 9:30 to 5. 25th, 9 o'clock to 5. 26th, 9 o'clock to 5. 27th, noon to 4. And 28th, 9 to 5. So one half day, and a little half-hour late start on Monday with the early out on Friday. No early out this next Friday.
For the record, the jury has exited. Mr. Dorsey, you're coming back at 9:30 on Monday. Over the weekend, do not talk to anybody about the case. Do not discuss your testimony
He's
with anyone.
still on direct, so myself and Mr. Paul should be allowed to talk. I mean, he's free to talk to Mr. Stamp as well, but he's not on cross. So I think it's appropriate that we still talk to him.
No.
That's the standard definition.
Well, I get that that's the standard, but it's usually between direct and cross, which the witness is not allowed to be, or after the cross has started.
I disagree. You can talk to him about scheduling.
That's it.
Okay.
All right.
You call.
Perfect.
You wanted to talk to him about his testimony? No. He's on the stand.
Were 149 and 152 admitted?
Can I talk to you about that? Prosecutor says to the judge, I'd like to talk to the witness who's currently on the stand over the
149
weekend.
was not in. 152 is?
What is 152?
I don't think 152 is either.
Okay.
Sorry, I just don't know.
Mr. Dorsey, you are excused.
All right, thank you.
Thanks, sir.
Judge unplugs her cell phone. Says it's time to go. My battery's full. I've charged it on the taxpayer's dime.
Okay.
And we're in recess. That's what she says. We are in recess. All right. Happy weekend. Happy weekend. What just happened there? It was sort of funny. We can go back and I can show you just really quickly if you'd like. Come on. There we go. It happens sort of off camera, so you have to pay attention really carefully. Okay, let's go here. Ready?
I gotta take care of her. Yeah, of course. After lunch, we'll do a little more, and then you're done. Okay? All right. A little smoke break. Is that cool?
Okay, after lunch, so the testimony ends with the witness. We know courtroom audio is live again.
That's probably a really good breaking point.
They say it's time to break because it's 3:30.
35 minutes, 17.7 seconds.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, we're going to recess for the day. We're going to have you guys back at 9:30 a.m. on Monday. During this recess, you are admonished not to talk or converse amongst yourselves or with anyone else on any subject connected to the trial, or read, watch, or listen to any report or commentary on the trial of any person connected with this case by any medium of information, including without limitation, newspaper, television, the internet, and radio, or form or express any opinion on any subject connected with the trial until the case is submitted to you. Please rise for the jury, everyone.
Okay, so the jury gets the standard red charge as they go for the weekend. As soon as the jury's out, the judge turns to the witness to tell him you are still on the stand, you're still under oath, you're still technically, testifying, and you can't talk to anyone during that time. And she gets interrupted by the prosecutor, little man with a beard. Listen.
For the record, the jury has exited. Mr. Dorsey, you're coming back at 9:30 on Monday. Over the weekend, do not talk to anybody about the case. Do not discuss
Judge,
your
can I address
testimony.
He's still on direct, so myself and Mr. Paul should be allowed to talk. I mean, he's free to talk to Mr. Stamp as well, but he's not on cross. So I think it's appropriate that we still talk to him.
That's the standard definition.
It's the standard definition.
That's the standard, but it's usually between direct and cross, which the witness is not allowed to be, or after the cross has started.
I disagree. You can talk to him about scheduling.
Okay.
All right.
You call.
Perfect.
I'll just recall him, he says.
Which one?
I'll just recall him.
Were 149 and 152 admitted?
Weird. So I don't know what the issue was there, but the man on the stand is the producer, Michael Dorsey, the filmmaker who was making the book about making the movie about the book that the retired officer wrote before, and yeah, it's a strange thing. All right. We're done. You guys have plans for the weekend? Is there anything going on that you're just dying to tell me about before we wrap up and head out for the day? Nope. let's just hit the door and head out. Orca hunting. I assume you're talking with the camera. there are very few people I think who are allowed to hunt orcas. Sure he didn't say it's your call? I thought he said they'll recall him. Yeah, it's the weirdest thing. Every judge has always said that. You never talk to the witness while they're on the stand. In between lunches or anything. So have a great weekend. I'll tell you, I started my day by going to Gwendy's Goodies in Ayden and picked up 10 delicious cinnamon rolls at my wife's behest. We would have picked up 12. But they only had 10 left. They were so good. One of my sons has worked there, and we know Gwendy, the owner of the facility, and she just makes the best stuff. But none of it, sorry Amber, none of it is like healthy. There was a little bit of health food, but nobody wants that. They all came for the sweets, and they were delicious. I'm just impressed that I was able to eat 2 of them this morning and not fall asleep during court today with the sugar crash. So. Guys, have a great weekend. We'll be back at about 9 o'clock tomorrow. Well, 9 o'clock Pacific time. We're going to be back early in the morning with court watch, and then we'll pick up court at 9:30 Pacific time, which is 12:30 Eastern time. Tonight, when you go home, please hug the people you love, smile at someone, make their day just a little bit better, and please stay safe till we go live again on Monday. Have a great weekend, everybody. Have a great weekend. We'll see you. Bye-bye.